Hey guys, just a guy here with another episode of City Skylines with Mods, and today we're going to be working on ferries. I downloaded an asset for something called a Fast Ferry. It's basically a ferry that goes, I think, 10 times faster. It's 100 miles per hour instead of 50 or whatever it normally does. And it carries 200 passengers instead of 50. It's kind of cheaty, but ferries are just so I looked for ferry docks and all that, but I couldn't really find any that were amazing. Most of them were just like ferries with trams and stuff. But we have enough money to get it now. I let the game run enough to get about $200,000. Got some worker issues. Everybody's constantly wanting residential, even after we built this up a little last time. It might look a little different because I closed the game out and I forgot to save, so it was up to the last autosave, so I had to rebuild a little bit of it. But yeah, we're doing okay. I mean, it's constantly just asking for some people. We don't really have anything. And the funny thing though is this traffic is 81%, 80%. Only real trouble is this intersection that came with my plot of land. Other than that, we're doing okay. We got a positive of money. Probably gonna buy the square because we're gonna put in ferries. Not necessarily going to be the best thing ever, but just with the way this layout is, I want to have a giant little ferry circle. So, yeah. Basically, we just need to plot down lots and lots of people. And I really haven't touched too much on the traffic mods because I haven't had any traffic, so I'm hoping to, get traffic by making people. So, let's see, we can buy this square, this square, or this square. Unfortunately, diagonals we can't do. So this one would be okay, but it's mostly water and highway. I think it's this one, and then hopefully this one eventually, and then we can make a little ferry path for there. So this one costs only 6,000. It's got everything, I think, because it's the same as the other one. Alright, and then we can build this one. It's going to be a very long time before we have enough squares to make a circle. And then we do have I think it's a 25 square mod on this. It usually has less issues than the 80 square mod. And you can always scale up later if you want to. So let's try our ferries. So a depot. I do own this land, but I don't own any of the land behind it, so I can't put the depot there very easily. Can we get... Yeah, we can make a janky road for now until we own the land. We'll just... I was about to do a gravel road over the ocean. There we go. Let's turn these off. That might have been a super stupid idea, but I just didn't like my ferry depot on that side. And we'll own this land eventually. And then, let's see. Power... Doing okay on power, but we're going to put some more of these down. These are the ones that come with like the high-tech DLC. They cost a little more to put down, but they have a little less upkeep. So, long term they're good. But other than that, they're the same as the normal wind fans. Although I will say they seem to be more commonly at 20. Okay, we got our depot. I just have to try to get our stations. Now we have the small ferry stop, which I think the prices went up. I swear it used to be like 16 or something, really cheap. Or the big one. The small one's 120, the big one's 140. I mean, it's kind of a no-brainer. It has a little bit more pollution, noise pollution, but that's about it. Other than the initial costs. And more electricity. I just like to have two so that eventually you can have, you know, a clockwise and a counterclockwise ring. This does make a little bit of noise. So I guess we're going to start here. Sorry, Finch Street. In the name of progress. Oh, by the way, I meant to say this earlier, but I had to re-download a lot of my Minecraft things, so I haven't made any of those episodes in a while. I've had a lot of trouble with my internet too. So, yeah, just bear with me. I should have another one of those out somewhat soon. I'm not sure why I'm having so much trouble here. Oh, basically, in case you missed my earlier video, Twitch stopped supporting Curse, or it split from Curse or whatever, but Curse is on its own little app now. And when I transferred over, it messed up some of my stuff. Okay, let's see if we can get a road to work here. Yes, there we go. That should be fine. There we go. Water is good. We got a ferry stop. And we probably want them to be fairly far apart. So we're going to go from this side to this side. And I hope this ferry thing works. It didn't say it needed any extra mods to make it work, the asset. But I know a lot of them you need Transport Manager or something like that to make the mods work. To be able to switch the asset. So we'll see how it goes. That it? No. We got power, we got water, we got a lot of power right now. And let's draw our little line. Okay. Let's just draw a big old line down the middle. Oh yeah, ferries are so picky about pillars and stuff. There we go. And then we'll just do these because these lines cost nothing. Although there is a limit of how many lines you can have. Obviously, you can't have shipping lines and ferry lines crossing. And you can't put any bridges where there's a ferry. That we have room to expand. The bus lines should fix themselves. Oh yeah, it's a one-way street. This will change this to 2-lane road with grass. We don't have a 2-lane road with bus lanes. Okay. Can't because this thing. Can we fix this? Okay, we're just gonna use the move it mod. Because we have mods. We can do this when they're all being annoying. We can draw our road and then put it back. And then we can put our path back in. There we go. And see if we can make sure this works right. There we go. Relocate. Alright, and then if we go to this, we can set our ferry line. Ferry line in. Ferry line out. Ferry line in. Alright. We have a ferry line. Let's see what it looks like. Oops, that's a bus. Alright, so we can't just pick it. Fast Ferry. So this is supposedly faster. Oh, there we go. Oh, it's a fishing boat. Okay. Oh, yeah, ferry lines. Okay. Picky, picky. There we go. Oh, wow, those are fast. Wow. So these hold 200. Obviously that's... And it goes at least twice as fast as a normal ferry. Still takes, I would say, a decent amount of time to travel. I mean, it's faster, but... Yeah, ferries are just so slow naturally. Obviously, we only need one ferry. We don't have that kind of amount of people that want to go here yet. Now, once... Can we get a ferry line through there? I don't think so. No, we'd have to dig a hole in our landmass. Which, you know, if I don't get a new city size soon, that might be worth thinking about. But once we get it to a point where it goes around the whole edge of the city here, I think people will use it. But I do like this. I mean, obviously you consider there's only about 10, 15 people on there, but it goes at least twice as fast, so it's doing basically 2 loads. And that's with, I believe, the high ticket prices policy. Prepare cities for moving in the city. That's an interesting thing, because I only have one ferry right now, so it wouldn't be too expensive. Guess we'll try it. I usually do it later on. Usually people will take the ferry as a transport option more often then. I do kind of wish I had the mod that lets you like follow this in first person view. But I'm not seeing exactly a massive spike of people. Like I said, it's only coming from here to here, so basically the middle of nowhere. There's no jobs or anything. Now I can get up to the job area, it might be a little more popular. But let's expand our coastal road here. Pretty much our only non-one-way road. If I'm smart, I'm gonna make this a bigger road now so I don't get screwed later. Basic road with turning lanes. I've never really tried these. So it's basically a 1-lane road each way and then one down the middle of the turn. Let's give it a shot. Alright. It's always funny about drawing these super big roads before you put anything there. I don't know what it is about the AI, but there'll still be a car that'll drive this way. There's absolutely nothing there. It's the longest route possible, but you'll find people driving on it. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. I thought it was healthy. Unhappy. But this is going pretty well. I can't remember if I showed this, but this is just a little park I put in this cut across. And it's really popular between these two areas. I think some of the high schools are over here or something. Public library, maybe that's it. Wow, 31 library users. So, let's see here. Should we continue with these roads that I know I'm going to regret later because I can't upgrade them? Wow. Got the trampoline park. I even have a park right here. It's the same park though. I was kind of skipping. I was just stretching the parks out into a larger area so I wouldn't have to use so many little parks. But yeah, let's take care of some of this demand. I guess we will. Do I want to do with the basic turning lanes or not? I like the bikes. The people seem to be using the bikes. And I think I have the policy now. City planning. Encourage biking. There we go. And I think that's about the only one that's really worthwhile right now. Other ones cost money or they don't really do much. But we should see more people with bicycles. I mean, look at all these people. A lot of them are walking. Most of them are walking. Because nobody likes my bike pass. I don't know if this one lane bike path thing really works that well. But, yeah, let's try this. Alright, let's double check our ferry. Still only doing about 10 to 15. It has done supposedly 11 in the last week, but each route is about 15? I don't understand that. But if we check our budget, maybe we're breaking even. Which is unusual. Transport. Ships. $18 a month, spending $1,000. $1 million. I'm not sure where I'm spending $1 million on though. The only ship I have is those two ferry things, right? That is so odd. Harbor ferry depot and support more ships to higher budget. I don't get it. What am I spending $1 million on? Oh, depot is $470 a week. These are 100. Oh, the fishing harbors maybe too. Maybe they count. I still don't see how it's $1 million a month though. But luckily you can't get much lower than one ferry, so jacking all the things down didn't hurt us at all. Let's see. How's this coming along? Looks like our demand is reaching its minimums. We do have that crossing down there. How about a we have a highway yet? Yes. I didn't know if I was supposed to have a highway or I just sort of stole it. And then we'll just have one of these come off too. There we go. So people can get out. And we'll have another one. Just gonna make this a two-way road. Okay, what is it? Control A. There we go. We got Anarchy on for a change. And then we'll do the Move It mod to move the pillar. Okay, that looks so wonky, but I am not very good at this. I'll give that. Let's see, we'll take that one. Shift. That one, and that one. Then we have what? All terrain, single selection. I think that's the wrong toolbox. Let's see. I can't remember how you do the elevation. Woo. Well, we're gonna have to call that good. And then junctions. Oh, by the way, there was a really cool thing in Traffic Manager. It lets you automatically have stoplights turned off by default. So you don't have to worry about junctions every single time I put down a road. A lot of people using this walkway though. It's probably gonna hurt my business on my park. Oh yeah, it's already dropped by like 1,000. Oh well. Easy come, easy go. We could always block pedestrian paths here if we really wanted to. Make it a highway. And we have Traffic Manager. Hard mode, okay, yeah. Lane arrows. Separate lanes, entire junction. Separate turning lanes for each cyclist segment. Alt click, okay. So, Alt. There we go. Alt. There we go there. I'm thinking most of these have, because they're all one-way roads, mostly have the turning lanes right. If such a thing exists. Yeah. But we're doing a little bit. I mean, well, that's a junction that's going to be a mess later on. Okay, I think we have managed to mess everything up as much as possible. And we still got all this demand. Now, we could put more people in, which I am going to do. But I think I'm going to try to put in another parking lot. Or another swimming pool. Those are nice. Because these people just don't have enough fun in their lives. They're nice. Maybe a little cheaty. I mean, with... Okay, well, the happiness radius is super huge, but it only gives 80 entertainment. So I guess it sort of cancels out by being so boring. Big circle, low entertainment, you know? 150 entertainment for a parking garage. People are pretty bored with their lives. But I do like the idea of people getting out of their cars to park near the ferry. Can we get one over here? It will destroy some houses. Does this make noise? No. There we go. We got rid of some people, but those are the people that are complaining about the noise from the ferry anyway. Unfortunately, it is on the other side of the road than I really would have wanted. And it did destroy this pathway. And I guess Anarchy is still on because, let's see if I turn that off. See if we can fix this. Although I do kind of like the idea of people being able to walk from the parking lot down to here. So maybe that'll stay. Ooh, that does go right over the road though. Oh, move mods down. There we go. That's still a little weird. Can I get the road? There we go. That is actually kind of cool. I'm surprised how many cars are there already. A lot of visitors. People have been dying for a parking lot. A lot of people go to the swimming pool too. Let's check this swimming pool. Oh yeah. Making people upgrade, that's all good. Nobody wants this parking garage though. That does remind me, bus stops. Now our bus is for the most part is a joke. But we shall have bus stops here. Oh, there is no... Yeah, we're gonna have to make a turnaround lane. Otherwise, we have to go around the whole loop just to turn around. There we go. Actually, we can make our turnaround lane like right here. Have the bus stop in there. And there is a ferry bus stop combo, but I mean, I didn't think of it at the time. But we're gonna have this bus go up through this mess of a residential area. I don't think we need to stop right on there. We're not going to go down the middle. All right. This is a one-way street. It is down there. Okay. Let's see if we can get this to stop right in front of the park. And these buses on one-way streets is a super bad idea, by the way, but whatever. There we go. So we got some bus coverage to our ferry. That might help. And this ferry already has bus routes nearby. Let's stop one there, maybe. There we go. Call that good. And let's see. Our lines. Oh wait, we can change the colors. I need to get that mod that does it automatically. And I should name these, but I never remember. So our first line is actually barely busy. At least one stop. Got most of the buses at like 20 or 30 plus that halfway point. 70 a week. Dropped it down to 6 maybe. And this one is looking like not that busy, so we're gonna drop this down to like 3. But I think that might be the episode, guys. I'm kind of all over the place. Just mostly want to try to get the ferries out. Very interesting street. Somebody's walking. Oh, they work there. Okay. I was going to say somebody walked there. Or bicycles. No, they're walking. Highly educated adults working at the ferry. Whatever. But yeah, we're still pretty happy overall. Not sure why we're gaining and losing people quite so much. Our next goal is like 5,000 or so, right? 5,500. And then we can start putting our great ferry project in. But yeah, guys, this is Justa guy signing off. Catch you guys later. Bye.